What's going on, lads and lasses? Welcome back to 100% Mag. So it's ended down at the Molineux. Newcastle United 2, Wolves 1, and Newcastle coming from behind in the game to win the game in true champion style. We do it once again this season. We have come from behind to win a game in this Premier League season. This has been a fantastic season so far. We had a brilliant game today down at the Molineux. And some fantastic goals by Newcastle to win the game as well. Harvey BARNES with an absolute screamer to take Newcastle into the lead in the game, to win the game with 10 minutes, so left on the clock. And Fabian Schär with an absolute screamer before that, a matter of 2 minutes odd, I think it was, between the two goals from equalising to taking the lead against Wolves. And what a game, just again, was showing why we are a team to watch this season. A fantastic performance by we. Once again, the referee was very dodgy, I thought, in the game. Graham Kavanagh was very, very dodgy with his decisions. He waited right up the way up until about the 62nd minute to put Wolves player on a yellow card. Then after that, he managed to just brandish his yellow card around like it was going out of fashion to Wolves players. So I don't know why he didn't do that sooner in the game, because it would have, stopped what Wolves were doing, which was a lot of play acting, a lot of, diving to the ground, a lot of pandering to the referee, trying to get the referee, to give them a bit more of a favourable approach to the game. And of course, we did see Isak go off in the game as well. He ended up getting the ball kicked at his face by Dawson. Then we heard at half time, that Newcastle were unable to stem the bleeding of Isak, so we were having to go into the second half without Isak, which meant that we had to have Gordon going as a striker. I don't know why we didn't bring William Masula off of the bench, to be honest, the young kid that was signed this season. I don't know why we didn't bring him off the bench to go in, instead for Isak when Isak went off with that, injury. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, we'll still come away from the game with the 3 points in the bag. We'll put in a fantastic performance, I thought, for that, and to get back into the game like that and show what we showed when it was pretty obvious, the cards were against. We had Wolves players dropping like flies right, left and centre, even though they were barely getting touched. We had the referee brandishing a card around a lot in the game for us as well, and he was given a lot of very soft decisions in Wolves' favour. But it is what it is. We got the 3 points on the board. We'll move on now to the game against Fulham. And if we look at the Premier League table tonight, we sit third place in the Premier League table. If results had went in our favour in the other games earlier on, in yesterday's games, of course, then we would have been sitting second in the Premier League tonight. But I'll take it, third in the Premier League, 4 games in. That is a fantastic achievement to be having, this early in. Now, if we can continue to keep doing what we are doing this season with 4 games gone, if we can continue to keep this going, then we have every chance of finishing in them European spots come the end of the season. And of course, we possibly have every chance of maybe having a challenge at the Premier League title as well. Who knows? It's only early, but there's every chance that we can do it. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button as well, because we're on the road to 2.5k subscribers. We've been stagnating around about 2,115. So we're trying to get there. I'm trying to get this channel to double figures in subscribers. But we'll only be able to get there with the support from you guys. And of course, your lasses out there. But till next time, I'll see you all for the next one. And how are the lads?